Hi, I'm Sean Graves. I'm part of the academic teaching staff in the Department of Mathematical and Statistical Sciences at the University of Alberta. I teach all sorts of math and stats courses at the U of A. One of my favorite courses to teach is geometry, the study of shape and space. There's all sorts of fun ways to learn about geometry. One in particular is with paper folding, the art of origami.
You can go in the comments section below and find a link to this file, print one off, and come back. And on the way, grab yourself a pair of scissors and some glue. Okay, grab all those things and we'll get started. Your Hexaflexagon template comes with actually two activities. The first one, we can create a hexaflexagon with 3 different colors and the U of A logo on it as well. The second one is for you to get a little bit creative. You can take out your pencil crayons, your markers, make your own design, and create your own hexaflexagons. But your first step is to cut out this shape very carefully. Take your time, cut it out really slowly, maybe pause the video and cut it out with your very best. And I already have one cut out, so when you're finished, you can press play again. All right, your next step is to first fold along this vertical line all the way from the top to the bottom. And go very slowly. The way I like to do it is make sure that these 2 triangles line up perfectly first, those 2 tails. And once they're perfectly lined up, kind of pinch my way down and I keep checking this side to make sure that it's aligned. And I just kind of pinch and slide and pinch and slide, making sure that this end as well is as perfect as possible. The more time you take, the better job you do, the better your hexaflexagon will flex. I might even put it on the table and press down back and forth. I can even take the lid of my glue stick and go back and forth over that fold. I want it to be a nice sharp fold. And that should give you a parallelogram, right? That's what that shape is. A big long parallelogram that's colorful on both sides. You should open it up, take your glue stick, and you want to glue it folded shut. But when you do that, make sure your glue goes right to the very corner of these triangles, right? We want to get glue everywhere so that your hexaflexagon doesn't have any flappy parts sticking out. Lots and lots of glue. I guess not too much glue. But make sure you get right to the edges of the shape. Okay, and then again, when you fold it, don't do it too quickly because you don't want to get all these folds inside glued together. You want to put it nice and flat. There we go. This is going to be a nice one, I can tell. Okay, your next step, whenever you see 2 different colors of the U of A logo, there'll be a black line separating them. You want to fold across that black line. But there's 2 ways you can fold it. You can fold it so the black line's on the outside of your fold, or so it's on the inside of your fold, but you don't want to do it that way. You want to make sure that black line is on the outside of your fold and do it as carefully as possible, just like all the other steps. Okay, and you want to do that whenever you see a change in color, there'll be a black line, and so fold with that black line on the outside of your fold. And you go all the way down your parallelogram, always folding on those black lines that separate 2 different colors. And so what that should do is give you a chain of triangles, a chain of equilateral triangles, folding back and forth and back and forth all the way down your parallelogram. You may choose to pause the video because if you're going the same speed as me, or if you're going faster than me, then you're probably going too fast. Do it slowly. Try and get these folds perfectly. And And even when you get to the end, you might look at one side and you'll have this dotted triangle and another color, but we don't want to fold that black line out away. On the other side, you'll see there's a yellow and a white face we want to fold with that black line on the outside. Right, you see I missed one, I gotta get this one too. And when you're done, if you did it properly, then you should be able to fold it forward, backward, all the way down, just like an accordion, until it's one triangle and you can squish all those sides, fold them nice and tight. Okay, and then open it up. Okay, the next step, now that we have all of our folding done, is to create a hexagon shape, right? A six-sided regular hexagon. And so pick a color. I'm probably going to pick green, and you want to make sure all the green triangles are next to each other. So right here I have two green triangles next to each other, and if I fold this one this way, now I have three green triangles all next to each other. And if I fold this down like this, there's a fourth one, right? There's a fifth one, and how do I get my last one there? It looks like this should do it, right? I have all six green triangles next to each other, and on this side I have all six white triangles next to each other. And you'll see you have these two dotted triangles. What you should do is glue one of them or even both of them, and you glue them face to face. The two dotted triangles get glued together. But again, make sure your glue gets all the way to the very corners of this triangle. But be careful not to get glue anywhere else, right? You don't want to glue your hexaflexagon shut, otherwise it won't flex. But when I glue those two dotted triangles together, I get a hexagon. Okay, and so there's your hexaflexagon, but how do you flex it? You'll notice that each of these hexagons have 6 spokes coming out of the center, right? And the folds are an outside fold and an inside fold, and an outside fold, inside fold. Well, you want to take those and you squish them all together and create something like this, right? That's the action that you want to do to start flexing it. And so once it's like this, you can open it up, and you open it all the way until it even pops, and then you squish it together, and the next colored face should pop open. See the yellow face? And then you open it all the way until it pops, and you squish it together, and then that's going to make the green face flex open. And you open it all the way until it pops, squish it together, and the next colored face should open, right? There's the white face, and then the yellow face, and then the green face. And the more you flex it, the better your hexaflexagon will start to work, right? And this hexaflexagon has 3 colors. It's called a tri-hexaflexagon, right? Because tri is the prefix meaning 3. But you can make something called a hexaflexagon, which has 6 colors, right? You can use each color in the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and it has 6 different colors. But they're not so easy to flex. You can't just flex it in a cycle, one after another, using the same maneuver. Hexaflexagons are a bit tricky to bring out all the different colors. But you can look it up, see if you can find a good template for a hexaflexagon, and that'll be a challenge. And don't forget to make your own design for your hexaflexagon. Keep flexing those brain muscles.
I hope you've enjoyed this video and all of the other great things to see at Science Fun Day. There's so many wonderful things to learn in science. Bye for now.